Yo, what's good? So, I'm here to talk about, well, obviously Invincible War because it's already out. If you haven't checked Invincible out, season 3, episode 7, that's when we have Invincible War. And a lot changed from it. What do I mean by a lot changed from that? You know, when Mark was fighting that wolf guy in that one scene, and then he told him that he killed him once and he'll do it again? If you see on my, left, this is him fighting Spawn, and he says the same thing. I've killed you before, and I'll do it again. Like, they replaced Spawn with the wolf guy. And then Duncan, the fire breather, is right there fighting another version of himself, saying that he beat, his version of Duncan, who was stronger than this. And then, they kept the whole, tech jacket thing. Like, Tech Jacket was beating the shit out of some Mark Peoples. So, that being said, and this is proof that that wolf guy that Mark fought in the Invincible War in one of the scenes when he said that he killed him once and then replaced, you know, like originally it was supposed to be Spawn, but because of copyright reasons, they had to replace him. You don't want to know where the wolf guy was? He's right there in the prison, boxing the shit out of people. And then here's where they actually also got it right, which I don't care about the comic accuracy or the animation. I'm just happy that we can talk about this now and talk about how crazy both Invisible Wars in both the media, in the big screen and the comics were, because both were pretty good. It was excellent. Like, I loved what they did with the Invisible War thing. And I get that they couldn't put everything from some of these panels in there because, copyright and stuff like that. But yeah, like they kept the whole like Invincible being mistaken for another variant thing. Obviously, they didn't really show this part. And then the whole Brit thing. One of the young blood members were supposed to be like in Brit's place to lead the other heroes who also crossover, because you see Bad Rock right there. You see who's also from the Young Blood team. You see, I forgot his name, but it's been a while since I read the Young Blood comics. And then you see Mark, who's bruised up, and Eve just flying over when they see like the whole masked up Mark, who, by the way, who's fighting some random heroes who, yes, are in the comics as well. But, the actual team that fought that guy was the Cyber Force. Now, if you don't know who the Cyber Force are, they're cyber enhanced telekinet technology enhanced superhumans. Ripclaw, he's literally your Lady Deathstrike and Wolverine son type of thing. Like, no, he's not actual son of it. He just has a combination of their powers, metal-like claws and very sharp. You know. And then we got Velocity, who is not as fast as Flash, but she's pretty fast. Let's see. We got her sister Ballistic right there with a Blicky about to boom this Mark from the sensors, and just the same in the series, this Mark is also a dickhead. Don't get me wrong, all the Marks in there were dickheads, but this guy's also still a dickhead in this one. Like, he just boasts about, how they not on his level. And then the goat Rex, that man boomed that one of that Mark's variants just to save his homies. So for y'all who hated on Rex before, I didn't really hate on him. Like, yes, at first I did when I read the comics, but later when I saw this, I was like, and then I read his origin story. And his origin story fucking is depressing, bro. His parents are dickheads. Like, he wasn't wrong in the series that they sold him out for some steak. Like, bro, they replaced him with some new kids that they had later on. They're not adopted. They actually fucked afterwards while he was gone and actually had a happy life because, when he became a hero, the government promised to pay them. So, yeah. That's a little bit about Rex. But, yeah, here's Rudy actually witnessing the explosion and shit. And here's my boy Pitt, bro. Damn, my man Pitt passed out after ripping one of the Marks' face off. Like, respect. Their Savage Dragon. One of the Invincible got fucked up by some debris. Damn, homie knocked out with Bad Rock right next to him. That man Mark still stayed with his girl Eve in this version. So yeah, they kind of kept that. You want to know what's funny? You saw this already. Like, You saw what I was trying to show you, bro. The yo-yo, a literal weaponized yo-yo, killed a Veltramite. Now, before y'all say, "Oh, Veltramites have smart atoms," dude, smart atoms can't do shit if oxygen can't go to your fucking noggin. Also, Reaniman. Also, Witchblade, knocked the fuck out. Savage Dragon waking up and seeing the hell that's that the marks just caused, which was just as bad, if not a little bit worse. And that was just like issue 60. Issue 61 is when the conquest fight continues. Actually, no, I believe issue 60 ends with conquest coming in, and then the conquest and invincible fight, continues in 61. Issue 61 of the Invincible comic. But yeah, all in all, I love Invincible. I love the comic and the series. Both do phenomenally well. Season 2 was kind of like a meh because of the cut up in between parts, but I understood because, expensive shit. But yeah, all in all, I love what they're doing with Invincible. Keep up the good work. Also, episode 8, it's a no spoiler. We're all going to get that Conquest fight continuation basically in like the next episode, just like in the comics when they just left most of the fight for the next issue, which is issue 61. So yeah, I already said that. But yeah, anyways, that's all that I have today, and see you guys later.